What's up guys, my name is Andy. Not too long ago I installed a set of electric fans here for the radiator on my 68 F100, and it's triggered by a temperature switch that's mounted in the thermostat housing. Now everything should be fine, it should work as expected, but if I ever want to override that switch or that switch were to fail, I want to be able to turn my fans on, I want to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install a switch on my dash that allows me to override that signal. Now in this case, that signal in the thermostat switch is just the ground for the relay that powers my electric fans. So if I were to just right now take this ground and the wire off my temperature switch and touch it to ground, it would turn the fans on. Well, I can do the same thing with a switch and I can override it. So I can leave it in one position to where it's auto or normal or whatever, and I can flip it over to the other side and it will be a ground and it'll turn my fans on. And then I can just switch it back to auto whenever I'm ready. I'm going to install this in the cab, so let's take a look where I'm going to put it. So if you look at the items in the truck, where would you want to put something like that? Now, people could put it over here on this side just because it's kind of out of the way and people don't really notice it, but you know that it's there. Or you could put it on the other side. You've got an open space right here. I don't really want to put the switch over there by the radio controls or the heater controls or that kind of stuff. I want to put it here where I've got all the rest of my controls. And here is that switch. And what I want to do is, I'm thinking about putting it here. Only reason why is if I put it on this side, I've got this formed edge here, and that's not going to work well with the placard that I have, which allows me to know which way the switch is pointed. Now if I were to put it here, it's going to kind of be, there's that bump inside here that doesn't really sit very well, and I can't really lay it down. So it's kind of crowded over on this side. And same thing over here on this side. I can't quite fit it inside there. This is almost too tall because of this lip that's on here, but I could lay it sideways. It's not ideal, but it does allow it to lay flat, and it'll stick here on the dash, and it'll be fine. And then it's still kind of out of the way. It's not in your face. It's not, again, I could put it over here. I just don't want to have to reach over there for that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to put it right in this area, and that gives me room. If I were to ever add something else over here, I still have a place to put another one of these. And the downside is that this placard, again, it's got to be on its side. And what's great is it tells you override or auto, depending on which position it's going to be in. And I'm going to leave it on auto most of the time, right? But if I'm going to put it right there, this will work. So I'm going to draw a circle, and then I'm going to drill a hole here in the dash so that I can mount this switch. All right, so now we've got a circle on the dash. I'm going to go ahead and drill my hole. It's just going to take a 1/2-inch drill bit. And I've already checked there's nothing back behind here we're going to hit. That's important, so we're going to be good to go right there. All right, now that we got that hole drilled, we can go ahead and attach the placard, and I'm going to lay it this way. I think it looks better than that way, so we'll just center it up over the hole here. So on this switch, we've got this little protective boot on here that's kind of nice, just clean it up. You could use the metal color if you like, but I like the black boot. It kind of makes it more of a stealth look. I did want to point out real quick that it matters which way the toggle's going with which wires you're using. For example, if this was going to be, if we leave it the way it is here, we're auto and override. So if we left it on auto, that's actually going to be these two wires on this side. And then if you switch it over to override, it's going to be these two wires on the other side. It's almost kind of counterintuitive, but just a heads up, if worst case you get it mixed up, you can just unplug the wire from the terminal and just swap them, or you could just spin this around inside the dash, should be fine. There's some jam nuts on here, so we want to take this off. And then there's one nut here on the bottom that you want to use for setting the depth. I think we're going to be right about there. So then we put this from the back. There you go, just like that. And then this is how it would go. I'm actually going to lower this down a little bit. And that's how we're going to have it. Fantastic. Now we can also, you can wire this up right now if you'd like, or you can put it in here because there should be enough wire to hang down and you can connect to what you're going to do. Now before I install this in the truck and get the wires hooked up, let's talk real quick on how we're going to wire this up. Try to just replicate what we've got going on here. And the important thing, there's 3 wires on here, and it comes with the wires in the kit. So what we've got here is 3 positions. The middle position is where we're going to come from the relay. Now right now it goes from the relay to the temperature switch just in the truck right now. I'm gonna cut that wire, break it, and I'm gonna run the wire that's coming from the relay right to the center terminal here, which is the red wire. And then I'm gonna go to a good chassis ground. In this case, I'll take this wire and I'll just put like a ring terminal on it and put it, on a bolt or something underneath the dash. And then the other wire, I'm gonna go out to the temperature switch. And in the firewall, there's a wire that's coming through the firewall that goes right out to the temperature switch. I'm gonna cut it off underneath the dash and tap it into here, into the center part, and the wire that's going out the firewall to the temperature switch, I'm just gonna connect this wire to that. Real simple. All this is doing is just interrupting the ground to where if I have it on auto or override, and it'll do what I want to do here. So let's get this finished installed and put it in the truck. Alrighty, so the last part here, we're just going to tighten this down. So it uses a 14 millimeter deep socket, and we'll just tighten. Now the reason why we want to be careful, hold the back, is we want the switch to be straight. Just fine tune it. There we go. And then we can thread this little cover guy on here just to make it more stealth. All right, that's it. Okay, let's give it a shot here. So we're gonna put the key in, and now because the way I have this wired up, the truck just has to be on for my fans to work. Now the temperature isn't high enough, the fans aren't gonna run, right? So that's okay, but if we turn the truck to on, and then we're in auto right now, which means it's waiting for the temperature to get to the right set point before it turns the fans on, but we can turn the fans on by overriding it. And you can't, you can't see them, but you can hear them running out there. All right, cool. On and auto, perfect. Awesome, so that's a really easy install. I like having that flexibility, that option to override the fans for whatever reason I needed, whether it's a faulty switch or I just want to cool the engine down more, or whatever the reason is, I can do that myself and flip the switch. So where do you get one of those switches? I happen to sell those on my website, KruseBuilt.com. There's several parts that I make for my truck and for my Mustang as well that I sell on my website. So check it out, KruseBuilt.com. You can pick up yourself one of those cool override switches, and it comes with that little placard. It's got self-adhesive on the back, so you can put it wherever you want in your car. I've got the same thing in my car already. I've got a little switch on the corner there on the bottom by the steering wheel that allows me to override the fans just like I'm doing here, so I like that. Awesome. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you in the next one.